So, as you know, my new computer is a laptop instead of a desktop, which also meant that my first laptop, or, my first computer ever, which coincidentally is also a laptop, uh, is no longer, needed, I guess. However, last time I brought it with me to the mall, because I needed this computer to try and get data off of my iPhone, it did not work. Which is weird. Well, it did work, it was just super slow. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like in a short moment. There we go, charging cable is on. Right? And the computer is booting up, as it should. But you'll see in a moment or two there's a problem with the computer. A problem I am not pleased exists. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. There we go, Apple logo. Just turned my computer off. And yeah, it's taking its sweet time to boot up. Yeah, it just stopped for a bit. That's because it's super slow. And you'll see in a bit why it's super slow. Oh yeah, I'm back from camp. That's pretty cool. Only problem is I'm sick now because I didn't wear enough clothes. I had shorts, short clothing all over, which meant, sick moment. Which is a shame because that really limits what I can do since I'm sick. Anyways, as you can see, it's almost there. I think it's booted now, but it's still on the screen because the display color changed, which is the night light that I have set up. There we go. It's almost done. And by almost, I mean I'm gonna wait another 5 years before anything happens. Still taking its time. Jesus. I know it's old, but damn, it has an SSD, remember? And it's taking this sweet time. There we go. Alright. Finally. Okay. As you can see, it's powering on. Well, not powering on, it's logging in, and it's super slow. And look at that. Still loading. It's still loading. There we go. Oh my god. There we go, finally. So I can show you what the problem is. And when I click on battery, the battery icon, it says the power source is the power adapter. And that it's going to take more than 10 hours to charge. And here's the problem. Something's wrong with the battery. And that's not good. Because if I really want to keep using this computer for certain, portability tasks, since look at how thin it is. Ignore the women. But look how thin it is. And light compared to my computer. And, small. It's really small in comparison. But still, It's way slower too. That's fair, but I mean, for portability, this is way more convenient. So I gotta open her up and check what's wrong with the battery. If it's swollen or just the connector unplugged itself. I gotta find out what's happening.